fam, this is Bigtone coming at you from Bigtone Productions, Beats and Feasts. You know what time it is. It's time for another cooking video. And today I got a banger for you. I actually had a company reach out to me and wanted me to taste their product. It's called Firebee Honey, made right here in the Midwest. And you know me, I'm not going to endorse a product unless I like it. So here's the product. It's a spicy honey. And they wanted me to taste it. They wanted me to do a couple videos with it. I love the honey. If you've never had raw honey, this is the honey to check out. It really is nature's ingredient. We're going to do a Firebee honey glazed country style rib. Enough talking, let's get to the video, but I'm also going to be using my flat top griddle from Still Made USA. So go check that out. I'm giving it away as well. So you guys want to enter the contest, all the links will be in the description below. So go check that out. Let's get started with Firebee honey glazed country style ribs. Alright, so the supporting cast are pretty simple. Of course, we got to have the country style ribs. I'm not cooking all these. I'll probably cook about 4 of them. I'll put 4 of them in the freezer. But this is a pack that I got from Sam's. Nice cut of meat. For those of you guys who really don't know, country style rib is really not a rib. It actually comes from the shoulder. So do your research on your own, but it's a nice lean cut of meat. So we got our garlic. We got, in this, I have a ½ a cup of soy sauce. Of course, I got the Firebee honey that I'm totally endorsing. I got 1 onion cut up here. And here I have some just regular household vinegar. You can use any kind of, if you want to use a rice wine vinegar, you can. This is what I had. I got 1/2 a cup of packed brown sugar. Of course, I got my pepper, my seasoning salt, I got pink Himalayan salt, and I got some cornstarch for a cornstarch slurry. That's pretty much all that's going to go into this recipe. So, all right, guys. First things first, I'm going to season my meat up here. So I'm going to hit it with a little bit. Well, I'm going to hit it with quite a bit of pink Himalayan sea salt. There we go. Hit it with a little bit of cracked black pepper. There we go. And we're going to hit it with some Lowry seasoning salt. And that's essentially the seasonings that's going to go on before the glaze goes on. So I'm simply just going to flip the country style ribs over, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so here we are over to the flat top. If you guys didn't know, this is the flat top griddle from Still Made USA. I've been using this for about 7 months. It rarely comes off the top of my stove. Only when I really need to use my eyes, although you can use a pot on top of this. And guys, you need to go to the first link in my description. If you want one of these, use Bigtone in your checkout when you go to their website. You will get a 10% discount using my discount code. So make sure you do that. Bigtone in the coupon section, or the checkout code. And also, I'm giving one of these away. Still Made and Bigtone have teamed up to give one of these things away. So that comes when I reach 5,000 subscribers. You can click on the second link in my description. It'll tell you how to enter the contest to get a free one when I reach 5,000 subscribers. But let's get started with this. So I got my griddle on. It's nice and warm. So my purpose of using this is to get a sear on these country style ribs. So you hear that? Let me get a nice sear on both sides, because ultimately these are going in the oven. Alright, so we got those down. Get a nice sear on them. Let them sit for 3-4 minutes on one side just to sear. Maybe not even that long. Maybe a couple minutes just to get that sear that I'm looking for. Just let them sit. Let them do their thing. It's been about 3 minutes. I'll flip these over and see what they look like. Getting a little bit of the brownness I'm looking for. Let me flip this one. Yeah, it's coming. So I'm going to leave them turned over on the one side for about another couple minutes. See if I can get a little bit more color to them. Alright, so it's been another couple minutes. Let's turn them over. Yeah, there's the color I'm looking for. There we go. Look at that. Woohoo! So we're not attempting to cook these through. We're just putting a sear on the outsides of them. So we're gonna let these sit for about another 2 minutes on the other side, maybe 3 minutes, and then we're gonna start on the glaze that we're talking about. So to start on the sauce, it's pretty simple. All the ingredients you saw before, we're going right into this saucepan. So put in a ½ cup of soy sauce, ½ cup of brown sugar packed, roughly about a ½ cup of just regular vinegar. Like I said, you can use rice wine vinegar if you wish. About a tablespoon of minced garlic. I would prefer to use fresh garlic, I just didn't have any. Another ingredient that you can put in here that I chose not to do today is some ginger. The star of the show, the full cup of Firebee honey. You see how thick this is? This is raw honey. This is not the honey you buy at the grocery store. This is raw honey. Like I said, if you've never had raw honey, this is what you need to get. This is definitely worth it, and it's got a real kick to it. So we're gonna mix this up in here, and we're gonna let that come to a simmer. I may add a little bit more vinegar to this and a little bit more brown sugar for sweetness, but I'm gonna taste it as we go. Starting to come to a slight simmer, I'm gonna add about a ½ cup of water to this. Now I'm going to give it a slight taste here to see where it's at with sweetness and tanginess and heat. Oh man. I'm going to add a little bit more water in the slurry, thicken it up. It's come to a nice little simmer here. So I've got a cornstarch slurry. Just water and cornstarch. We're just going to thicken this up a little bit. As it starts to boil, you'll start to see it thicken. I don't want it super thick because, so we're going to stir this up, let it come back to a simmer. It should be right around the right consistency that I want. And we'll pour this over the ribs and we'll put it in the oven, guys. Got my ribs on the counter on top of the onions there. Those onions are going to cook down, caramelize in the oven. And I want you to see the sauce. So there's the sauce. Look at the consistency. It's a nice thick sauce. So we're going to just pour this over the top of the ribs. And I'm not going to use it all because I'm going to use a little bit to drizzle over the top once they're done. So that's plenty. Look at that, guys. Whoa, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. So we're gonna cover this up with aluminum foil for the majority of the cooking process. Probably for the last 15, 20 minutes to a ½ hour. We're gonna take the foil off and let it brown up on top. But this is gonna go in a 350 oven. I'm probably gonna leave it in for about 40 minutes to see where it's at. May need to put it in for about another 20 minutes for a full hour. But we're just going to put this in the oven, 350 oven. Fresh out of the oven, it was on for about an hour and about 20 minutes. Look at how nice those things look. I'm going to plate them up for you. Look at the caramelization. Ooh, I'm going to plate them up for you over a little bit of rice. And maybe I'll put a little vegetable on the side or something. But Firebee honey glazed country style ribs over top of some rice, a little bit of Brussels sprouts on the side. Oh my God, I can't even wait for this bite. I cannot wait for this bite. So Firebee spicy honey glazed country style ribs. Man, I'm just gonna get to the bite. I can't even wait. A little rice. Oh man, that Firebee honey just enough tang. Oh my God, you guys gotta try this stuff. Go to the first link in the description. It'll take you right over to the website. Use my coupon code, which will be in the description. It'll give you a percentage off. I'm not sure what it'll be, but you need to try this. Firebee honey. Guys, this is absolutely awesome. Hey, be on the lookout for that giveaway. All you have to do, click on the link in the description. It'll take you over. You can go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment on a video, leave an email, and just go visit my Facebook page. I'm giving one away when I reach 5,000 subscribers. Hey guys, if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, make sure you share the video. And hey, this is Bigtone signing off. Peace.